when you wake up in the morning, this needs to be the feeling inside of your bones. What do I get to try to do now? What lands do I get to conquer? What money do I get to try and take? How much weight do I get to lift? How many women do I get to impregnate? What do I get to try and do now? What has the world given me? What has the cosmos given me to go and try and do?
You really want something, and it's all you think about. You're going to have ideas on how to get it. So the fact that you want things and you're completely confused, you're sitting there at an impasse with absolutely no ideas on how you can achieve these things, means you don't want them enough because you're thinking about other stuff. You've been doom scrolling, watching porn, wasting your time, daydreaming, video games, texting your ex, movies, all this garbage. And that time that you've wasted is where the idea would have come from. Further proof that the only reason you don't have things is because you don't want them enough. It's because if you really want something, you're prepared to take a chance to get it. If someone says to you, hey, you can do this, there's a 1% chance you'll be successful, you'll say, well, it's probably not going to work. I'm not going to take a 1% chance on something. But if you really wanted the payoff, when you're told there's a 1% chance of success, you are excited, you're invigorated. 1% chance I can pull this off, I've got to try. So why aren't you taking all of those chances with a 1% chance of success? You could be rich, you could be famous, you could be in Macau like I am now. You could travel the world, you could have anything you wanted if you actually wanted it. Currently, even the gym is a scam if you don't lift the weights. If you join and you try, you'll succeed. If you join and you don't try, you won't succeed. So once again, you need to look in the mirror. Why do you have no ideas? Why do you not take the chances that are given to you? Why do you ignore your opportunities? Are you simply born to lose?
This is how it works. Dedication isn't a thing. Motivation isn't a thing. Even discipline isn't a thing. Fall in love with trying. Fall in love with trying. And then guess what? The magic of the world provides you. This is the beautiful magic of the world. If you try 1,000 things with 100% of your effort and you fix 1,000 problems, and 999 of those problems you fix don't change your life, one of them eventually does. And you only need one win. You can lose and lose and lose, and then you win once. I started a business, made no money. Started a business, made no money. Started a business, made no money. Started a business, made $100 million. Are you rich or poor? Win, lose, it doesn't matter. Fall in love with the war. And every single time you genuinely dedicate yourself to a problem without crying your eyes out about how hard it is, without crying your eyes out about the fact it's difficult, without crying your eyes out about how long it's going to take, every single time you dedicate yourself to a problem without being a bitch, your power level increases. If you continue to show up time and time again, in the end, via brutal persistence, via brutal stubbornness, you can win. In the end, you can win if you show up when no one else will show up. There's 1 million people and there's one win. That's it. And who does the one win end up in the hands of? The one win goes to the man who's the last standing. When 999,999 other men have quit and they turn up somewhere else, they all cower, they all give in. And when the win is due to be given out, when the award ceremony shows, it turns out there's only one guy. Forget winning. Forget losing. And love trying. And if you try all the time, you're going to lose. But you're also going to win. If you try every day, you're going to lose. But you're also going to win. Now, losing is demotivating to the normie. Losing demotivates the wagey and the brokey. But losing doesn't demotivate the man who loves trying. Because he's not in it to win and lose. He's in it to try. I dedicated all my time and I tried my very best to try and fix this problem. And guess what happened? What? Nothing. I lost. Did you make any money? Nope. So why'd you do it? Because it was fun to solve. And I learned things. And now I'm a better problem solver. I'm better at puzzles. I have new information, new code. I'm smarter now. And when I get to the next problem, I know things from before. I've learned my lesson. So I solved another problem even quicker than the first one. And what happened? Nothing. Lost again. So why did you do it? Because now I learned new things and I had a great time. I got to dedicate myself to a problem and I fixed it. Okay, and then what happened? Then I found another problem. It was really big. Okay, and I solved it. And then what happened? And then I became fucking rich for life. I built generational fucking wealth while you sit at home broke. That's what happened. Because I'm the kind of guy, I don't get demotivated by a loss. I don't care. I will fight you again today. I don't care. I love to try. I love the war. I'm a trier. I'm a workhorse. I'm that dog that pulls the sled. I don't know where I'm going. I've been told this sled needs to move, so let's run it. That's who I am. The people around me are exactly the same. I love when problems appear. I love when things go wrong. When things go wrong, my instant answer is good. Andrew, we have a big problem. Good. Great. I love problems. I love problems. No one can fix a problem like me. I have a phone book full of problem solvers. I am stubborn. I don't quit. I don't have a problem with motivation. I don't have a problem with dedication. I love problems. I'm gonna fix this problem. That's what I do best. And the reason problems are such a fantastic thing is because problems gatekeep success. And I understand that the only way I'm gonna win is to never quit. So I don't have a problem with dedication. And I don't have a problem with motivation. I have very few problems because maybe I'm a sadist. I will stand up and say, hit me again. Do it to me again. I like it. I want you to. Yeah, you left me and you're fucking some other guy. Fuck him more. Go get fucked. Good, good. You go get fucked. If you think that there's ever going to be a version of masculine consciousness which is anything other than constant anxiety and pain, you need to wake the fuck up. The only guarantee that exists on this planet is that you are going to fucking suffer and hate your fucking life. And it doesn't change no matter how many cars you have, how many women you fuck, how big your house is, you're gonna hate your fucking life. So the best thing you can do is smile at it. Everyone's asking me, oh, you know, it's so hard. I don't care. That's good. That means there's gold behind it. Oh yeah, but I've been trying for a long time. I don't care. That's good. That means there's gold behind it. You know what? Telling me I'm gonna lose doesn't affect my psyche. Tell an average man he's gonna lose and watch him instantly be demotivated. Yeah, but you're gonna lose. I'm not in it to win and lose. I wanna try. Yeah, but Andrew, I'm a genie and I'm telling you I've seen the future. That's fine. Telling me I'm gonna lose doesn't demotivate me on any level. And you know what's funny? Sometimes, in case you didn't know this, genies are liars. Genies lie. Genies who pretend they know better lie. Your family lies. Your girlfriend lies. Society lies. Your teachers lie. Politicians lie. Doctors lie. Lawyers lie. Judges lie. Everyone lies. Oh, you're gonna lose if you do that. You don't even know. You're a liar. And I'm here to try because I'm a trier. So we're gonna see. And if I win, I'm not any happier than if I lose. I don't care. I'm happy I got to struggle at something. Hey, Tristan, me and Tristan don't talk about when we got out of jail. We talk about how we were in jail. We don't talk about, do you remember how we got out? Winning. No. We talk about, hey, jail was so hard, do you remember? Yeah, man, jail was so hard. Yeah, that was really difficult in there with the cockroaches in our food, do you remember? Yeah, I remember when we couldn't sleep and they were locking us up and there was that guy next door who killed himself and they came into our room and they took all our stuff. Yeah, do you remember? We talk about the trying. This is what we're in love with. This is what we miss. We miss the struggle. We don't miss the win. We miss the trying. I'm the only man in history who spoke against the entire Matrix. Everyone else gets hit with an indictment and sits there and does a PR release. I'm sorry, and they delete their social media and they hope it all goes away. I'm standing there saying, you're corrupt, You're corrupt. I'm innocent. Matrix attack. They're like, Andrew, if you do that, you're going to lose. You can't tell a judge he's corrupt. He's going to put you in jail. I'm going to try. I don't listen to the genies. And I ain't in jail. I'm here. I am still here. Everyone is lying to you because nobody wants you to do better than them. Crabs in a bucket. Nobody wants you to do better than them. You're better than that. You are better than that. You're in love with the trying. You're in love with the war. You love getting shot. You don't care if you lose. You don't care if you win. You're there for the chaos. Some men don't want money. They just want to see the world burn. They just want to be in it because they're in it. They just want to do it because they could do it. Those are the exceptional. Those are the triers. Those are the men who break down the walls and find the gold. Those are the ones who are written about in history books. You're telling me they didn't tell Napoleon that he's going to lose against the entire world? You think people didn't come to Napoleon and say, we can't fight the whole world, Napoleon. France can't conquer Earth. And you know what he did? He took his glasses off. He looked him right in his eye. I don't care if I win or lose. I want to go to war. That's why Napoleon was Napoleon.
Anger is the most powerful force on planet Earth. Someone can kill a member of your family. You can get sad or you can get angry. Angry gets something done. Sad, that's just sitting around hoping others feel sorry for you. Sad belongs in the therapy room, but anger belongs out here in the world. Directed anger, focused anger. I'm going to be misunderstood because I always am. I'm not saying you start smashing your head against the wall like an idiot. I'm saying that very much like a focused concentration of water through a dam can power a city. That is how your anger should work. You should focus it in the exact direction it needs to go to solve the problem. If you're poor, get angry. If your woman left, get angry. Don't get angry at her for leaving. Get angry at yourself for being left. Don't get angry at the world you're poor. Get angry at yourself because you can't afford all the things you want. Anger is the correct response to any emotion because anger elicits instant action. I don't need therapy. I self-therapize. And I self-therapize with anger because anger makes me brave. And my bravery has allowed me to grab demons by the neck. They'll say to me, oh, I have anxiety. And they talk about it like it's a bad thing. Like this anxiety demon has come into his life and ruined his life. You have anxiety over stupid shit. Keep your anxiety demon, and now have anxiety that you're not rich. Get to the point where you can't sit still and watch Netflix and eat ice cream because you are too anxious about the fact that you don't have $100 million. You might start doing some work. Oh, I have depression. Great, fantastic, I'm glad you have depression. Because you won't feel depressed on a yacht with 20 supermodels, 300 million in the bank, and a Bugatti waiting for you in the marina. Then you won't feel depressed. So it's a good thing you have depression because you don't have those things, and now you have to get them to feel better, so get to work. I have OCD. You have OCD over dumb shit like arranging your Star Wars figurines like a f***ing child. You should have OCD about getting your life in order, about being in the gym on time, about training harder than everyone around you, about getting some money in your bank. You don't have to get rid of these conditions. I would argue that Elon, the man who's putting rockets into space, probably has OCD. That's how he managed to get a rocket into space. And you're saying your OCD prevents you from fucking washing the dishes because you're a fuck up and you are a failure. Get out of therapy. I publicly state that I have anxiety. I have governments trying to kill me, getting thrown in and out of jail at random, all of my assets seized, 10 girlfriends complaining, 9 baby mamas, my Jesco's broken, my private jet was clicking on the way here making a strange noise. I know they're trying to kill me anyway. I have anxiety, but I use my anxiety so that I wake up at 6:15 a.m. instantly enraged, getting to work so I win. I grabbed the demon of anxiety by his fucking neck and added him to my legion. He works for me. You have dulled your sword, so you have nothing to threaten the demons with, because you're too busy sitting around in therapy like a little girl. When anxiety turns up, you cower before it with your little weak, dull sword. I pull my blade and say, you now work for me. By force. I have depression. I have OCD. I have all of it. These demons work for me. I am the leader. They are my army. That is how I've conquered the world. If you're at home complaining, I have OCD, I have anxiety, I have depression, you need to get these demons in check. They are your weapons against mediocrity. And it seems that whenever I direct my chi at any task, even escaping the highest level matrix setup in the most corrupt country on the map, I somehow managed to pull it off. You think I got out of this Romanian bullshit situation with luck? You think I got out of it with law? You think I just sat around and the law helped me, or I was lucky? I woke up 4 or 5 times a night. I could not sleep. When you wake up and you cannot sleep, you know what you do? You lay in bed and cry like a baby. You lay in bed, wah, wah. I can't sleep like a fucking baby. The second I couldn't sleep, I was up, training, working, reading the Romanian law, learning a new language, finding Aikido, the European Court of Human Rights, endless Aikido, new legal teams, new money, new ways to combat their narratives, fighting the BBC, preparing for interviews, endless sex, endless reps, anxiety, OCD, fucking depression, everything. That's how I won.
So I don't turn to people for support or comfort. I don't. And I know that makes me extremely rare as an individual. And it's not something I'm not trying to brag or put on like a brave face and be a tough guy or something. It's just not how I'm conditioned. I believe that all of my problems are going to be fixed by me. That no one else is going to wake up and give a fuck about my problems the way I'm going to give a fuck. Nobody else is going to be prepared to go through what it takes to fix them but me. If I'm in the ring getting an ass kicking, not my coach, not my corner, not my fans, no one's going to get me out of there alive but me. It is me. So I turn to myself. If I have a problem, I'll sit in silence on my own. I'll turn to Andrew fucking Tate, and he'll get it done.
One of the only few things on this planet you can genuinely control is how you feel in your mind. You need to be sitting there waking up going, you know what? I have to conquer this. I'm not going to give in. It's down to me, and I'm going to control my own brain. You need to close your eyes, breathe in and out for an hour, and slowly generate some happiness from somewhere and resist. Resist it. If I wake up every day and think I'm something special and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna prove it to people, then it's gonna give me a good life. So, you know, I'm uninterested in what other people do. Like I know Ronaldo's good at whatever he does, and is that his name, Ronaldo? Whatever. He's a good football player. He gets paid a bunch of money. He's good. Whatever. I don't care. He doesn't pay my rent. I'm so uninterested, and I know it's obviously that's kind of counterproductive because as a professional, I relied on people caring about me fighting. That's the way it's always going to be. But I think if someone were to come to me as a man and say, look, I want to be the man, I'll say, you better stop caring about anyone but yourself then.
Winners have decided to be winners, and losers have decided to be losers. I didn't decide to be a loser, says the loser. It's just hard. It's just difficult. I was just tired. The fact you acknowledge that you were tired, the fact that you accept that it is hard, is why you've already chosen to lose. Winners don't accept these facts. I decided I was going to win. So because I decided I was going to win, the fact that I may feel tired isn't something I even mention. It doesn't enter my psyche. I'm not cognitive of it. I have things to do. The fact that it might be hard has nothing to do with the fact that I'm going to achieve it anyway. Winners have decided to win, and losers have already decided to lose. When you meet a loser, know that's what he wants to be. He wants to suck. He wants his family to struggle. He wants his mother to say, I have cancer and I can't afford the chemotherapy. That's what he wants. He decided that's what he was going to be. I've never seen a man who decided he was going to be a winner fail, ever. Before I had anything, long ago, I decided I was going to be a winner. I used to say to Tristan, I'm going to travel the world and I'm just going to have money. I'm gonna have a nice watch, I'm gonna have girls, a fast car, I'm just gonna have money. I'm gonna be in Hong Kong in the fucking Shangri-La. Everyone's gonna know my name. You know in the James Bond movies where he walks in and they go, oh, Mr. Bond, because he frequented a hotel in Switzerland enough times for the concierge to remember him? Yeah, that's me in every fucking hotel around the world because I'm one of the most globally renowned, well-known people on the fucking planet because I decided I was going to win. The second I decided I was going to win, I never once again complained about being hungry, about being tired, about the fact it was hard, about the fact I was sad, about the fact I lacked motivation. I decided to win, and all of those thoughts evaporated from my mind. And if you still acknowledge these things, if you still talk about these concepts as if they are real, then you have decided to lose. Everything you do in life counts. But if everything you do in life counts, equal and opposite forces, Newton's law, means that logically everything you do not do in life counts. Because inaction, in and of itself, is an action. Refusing to do something is doing, not doing that thing. So if every single action you take in life counts and compounds, I would argue that every single action you do not take in life compounds. Every single time you make a decision, you are taking action in one direction or the other. It is action to work, it is action to procrastinate, it is action to try, it is action to be lazy. There is no such thing as an action. It's just action positive, action negative. And they're all gonna add up. And God will watch, as will the universe. I'm gonna look at your pile of positives and look at your pile of negatives, and they'll decide if you deserve just like me.
There's always a gym within 25 minutes drive. Turn up, pay what you gotta pay, and train. You have to train every day for your mind, not your body. If you allow yourself to skip days, you allow yourself to be lazy in one thing, you'll be lazy in everything. I don't allow myself to skip a day, I don't care. Doesn't matter if I've driven for 18 hours, I can't skip a day. Because some days you get lucky, and you're never gonna find your lucky days unless you try every single day. So life works, 364 days a year, you make no money. Then you make it all back on the 365th day. Same with training, same with everything else. If you miss a day, you're missing your lucky chance. So it doesn't matter how busy I am, it doesn't matter how tired I am. Training must be done because I promised myself that I would take every single chance God affords me. And I don't know what day the chance is coming. Perhaps today is the day, so I get bigger than ever before. You never know.
The amount of times I get asked about girls by dudes who don't deserve pussy is ridiculous. You're asking me about girls, and you're worried about girl cheating. Bro, you're poor. You are broke and you are weak. What the fuck you talking about girls for? You have bigger concerns to address. Like it really is amazing to me because I get this all the time. People come up to me randomly on the street. Oh, hey man, yeah, I love your content and my girl. Your girl, you got skinny arms, pussy. What do you want to be your fucking girl for? It's unbelievable. If you get your shit right, it's amazing how quickly everything else falls into place. The best way to be good with girls is to be good with everything besides girls. If you're good at business and you're good with people and you're good, your body's in good shape and you're charismatic and you're smart and you're interesting and you're wise and you got a good network and a fucking yacht and a Bugatti and a jet, guess what? You can't get rid of them. You can't get rid of them. Before you know it, you have so many in your house, you get accused of human fucking trafficking. That's what happens if you get your shit right. But of course, if you're gonna sit there and only focus on the girls with none of the other stuff, DMing them all day. What do I DM a girl to make her reply? You got 42 followers. This obsession with girls, bro, girls are a mirror. Girls will tell you everything you need to know about who you are, and you need to start listening to what you need to listen to the feedback. Listen to the feedback and improve.